How many notes you got over there?
I have a lot of notes. I take.
Wait, you take like paper notes, bro? I
take paper notes.
I still got these too. Yeah.
I feel like if I write it down, it like memorizes in my head better. Like I don't have to look back at it if my hand has like written it down.
Fair enough. Yep. I try to just keep it simple. I don't want to like have a whole paper right here, so I use sticky notes. But even that takes some space. That takes some space on my on my monitor. Shit looks like a fucking a receptionist desk.
Keep the notes. Hi, ready to give that information. What's good? How are you?
Hi, I'm Aaron. Hi.
What?
Yeah, I'm from the office. I don't know. This is fuck. Michael's got paper company.
The Office.
I hate when the joke falls flat. I hate it. This. You know, it's so bad when like you tell a joke to the homies and it doesn't land, and you're just like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I don't know a lot.
No, don't be sorry. It's just it's fucking hilarious.
I know a bunch of people listening. We're like,
no, there's been so many times where the joke just doesn't land, and I don't ever know what to do in that situation, bro. I'm just like, well, I guess I'm fucking weird and awkward and cringy. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get in my car and drive home.
We just push past.
Yeah, right? I just hate pushing.
On.
Well, yeah, right. Soldier on. Once you get through it, it's over. That's it.
Yeah.
But fuck, sometimes I just want to start the car up and go. Yeah. Welcome back to the Polytickin Podcast, bro. It's 108. Okay. It's 108. I'm Ohio Marcus. That's last Polytickin, man. Sefa's at work right now. He's doing something. I don't know. I don't
helping
know.
The youth. Jeez.
Yeah, helping
this
the
guy.
youth. Who is he?
That's someone superhero.
Yeah, man. So right now we're missing him. He's off at work right now, so we're holding it down. What the hell is going on? I'm kind of sleepy.
Wait, why? You stay up late last night?
No.
Oh.
I'm just sleepy. I'm always tired. I just feel tired all the time.
Yeah, that sounds draining, tiring. Hey, it's Christmas time.
I know.
Let's go. Favorite Christmas song? What is it? What do you like to hear?
A
couple times, right? A couple times that song hits. All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey.
Once they start playing it 3 times a day, then it's over.
Yeah, you gotta sing different parts each time,
right?
So it doesn't get boring. Yeah, tenors and sorry.
I just want to get the whole casino on the build up right there. But yeah, probably All I Want for Christmas Is You. All I Want for Christmas Is My 2 Front Teeth.
Okay.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Is the Christmas music on repeat at your work?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's like it started ramping up slowly. Like in the beginning of the month, like they would play it a couple of times a day. And then the week after it kind of ramped up, and now it's like it's fever pitch.
Yeah.
You
think that keeps people in the casino?
No.
I was like,
it's not what no, that's not what keeps them in the casino. It's that gambling addiction.
The gambling is strong enough to overcome the constant, consistent.
You know what I'm saying? They can listen to Mariah Carey 20 times a day, bro, as long as it doesn't interfere with the gambling part of what they're doing. So they'll be fine. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Nice.
Wait, what about yours?
Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Yeah.
That's all I know. That's the only part of the song I know.
Jingle bell chimes and ching. Oh, yes. Yeah,
and ching.
I remember the first time I heard that was in 5th grade. We did like a freaking Christmas performance to that song. Shout out to Mr. Christensen at Bonita Street Elementary.
Nice. Yeah, we did like a winter play in I think it was up north. I'm tripping. I think it was up north in Fairfield when like we were just about to move to Texas and we did a winter play. And I remember running to the microphone. It was me and two other kids. We ran to the microphone like Mrs. Mraz. Shout out to Mrs. Mraz. She was our music teacher. So I had to run up first, Mrs. Mraz, and the next one, Mrs. Mraz, Mrs. Mraz. And then something happened. I can't remember. But I just remember running up to the microphone and enjoying my time being up there.
Nice.
Like, yeah, I'm up there. Yeah. There's a light on me, dude. Yeah.
You see me.
It's Christmas. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Mrs. Mraz. I wonder what the hell she's up to. What the hell is going on, man? This is the Polytickin Podcast. All right, it's episode 108. If you're new here, check us out everywhere you listen to your podcasts at, man. Check us out on the Polytickin Network over there on YouTube. You know what I mean? Check us out on the Patreon, patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast. All right. We got hella shows in the network now. We got this little show. We got the Pacifica movie starter kit. And then we got the Polynesian Podcast with the Uso Lance and the Uso Forest. All right.
Sports.
The boys be talking about sports. All right. They're Samoans. They talk about sports. All right. Sports. All right. Get them to the freaking Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Super Bowl press passes. We need them for the network.
We need those.
Definitely need to go and be out there asking some questions and finding some great stories and Islander representation too. We're freaking out there looking around the league. I mean, especially football, which is kind of what we focus on a lot. But yeah, it's tough to see our people doing great, not just being in there, not just making the team, but being like above and beyond also, and using that to affect their communities too. It's like love to see it. Yeah.
Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Yeah, shout out to Frankie Luvu. What would be the question? What would be the question that you guys want to, you know what I'm saying? The very first question that the Polynesian boys ask at the Super Bowl, right?
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah.
Who was that? And
bro,
what is that?
That would be such a unique experience too, man. Right. You gotta I feel like you can get certain stories outside of Super Bowl week and connecting with people, but if you're there in the city, it's gonna be like the experience that is different about it. How amped up the people are, the fans are, what this means to them, what it means to the players, like what would a Super Bowl win do to define your freaking legacy, to raise your pockets? How does that spiral forward and kind of grow? I don't know about a specific question, but trying to find that change that's gonna happen after that game, and like freaking how they're preparing for it and how excited everybody is for it.
Hell yeah.
Or like what drugs they're doing and like what like behind the scenes deals are happening. We're gonna expose some shit. I don't know.
Should
don't
PEDs,
let us find out.
Should PEDs be legal? What do you think? Huh? And what kind of junk are you taking? Because I'm right there with you doing trend. All right, we're all doing trend together. All right.
What's trend?
Shit. Steroids.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a lap pull press.
Yeah. Like, bro, this doesn't even help me in my fucking job. Like, I'm just muscly for no reason. I'm big for no reason. I don't know why I do trend. Yeah, man. Episode 108, man. What the hell are we doing? Huh? I didn't get up to much this week. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get up to much this week. Just working. But I was thinking about it all week while I was at work, bro. And I think I did like the fattest thing I've ever done. Like in a while. Like I do fat things every day. I am fat. I've eaten a lot. I do eat a lot. But I'm not, this isn't about food. Yeah. It's about the action. Like the action itself is very fat in its nature.
The state of being at that time.
Yo, like you've made it to a certain level of being if you do this. As far as fatness, right? So at our job, we can take our water bottles to our table, right? It's one of the many like perks of our job, but
are others not allowed that?
No. The last corporation, we weren't allowed that. We were sitting there dying, starving, dying of thirst all the time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's one of those little things where like you're super grateful for. So we take our water bottles with us to our table. And I fill it up with water, obviously. But one day I was just like, I'm kind of tired of water right now. Like, I don't want to drink water right now. So in the break room, they have a whole host of free drinks that we can use. There's water, sodas, and teas. And I saw the lemonade. And I filled my water bottle up with lemonade. And it was like the greatest feeling because it's like, I'm drinking lemonade at work, like on my table, watching these fools do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? To make some money that week. But it just felt great. Like the liberation of it all. Of just drinking lemonade at my table felt really great. But it also reminded me that this isn't good. It's not healthy. Like just drinking Minute Maid lemonade at the table, just like, dude, no, I felt sort of
okay.
I felt guilt. I was like, dude, I filled my water bottle up with lemonade. This isn't a lemonade bottle. It's a water bottle.
I'm sorry. I don't think this is that bad.
Okay, talk about it. Tell me, bro. Come on.
I mean, initially you're thinking
Make me feel better.
Okay, Minute Maid lemonade is pretty bad. No,
that's the only option. Okay,
but I mean, you think about lemonade as like you're hydrating, but I mean, I guess it's more sugar and so it's dehydrating. But I mean,
bro, I was sweating at my table.
Drinking something? Yeah,
I was sweating at my table, but I don't move. I sit in a leathery chair. I said it on the show before. I sweat. I'm sweating sitting down. And this is from drinking the lemonade at my table, so it can't be a coincidence.
You don't usually sweat?
No, because I have water in my bottle. I'm keeping hydrated. The lemonade was an indulgence. It was a luxury that most times I can afford. It's just lemonade. But at my job, it's just the luxury. It's a luxury. So I thought that was the funniest shit. It was the funniest shit. And I felt fat as hell after filling up my 32-ounce bottle with fucking Minute Maid lemonade.
That's the first time you've done it? You intend to do that moving forward at all?
I do, yeah. Of course I do. I do intend to keep doing this. I'm not saying this like I say I felt guilty, but now I don't. Now that I'm talking about it with you, I don't feel guilty. And the sweating is just a
one person to say it's not bad.
Just one. Just
one friend.
The sweating is just a byproduct of that, and you can take that. You can wipe sweat away.
Right. You gotta carry a towel. What size towel do you carry?
I carry a medium towel.
Like a hand towel?
Like a hound towel. A hound towel.
A hand towel?
A hand towel.
Over the oven door handle?
I carry a hand towel. I used to put over the oven. Oh shoot! Yeah, bro.
Careful!
Careful with the oven. Holy shit, bro!
I worked security. What?
No. You worked security at what?
I worked security in clubs for a bunch of years downtown Portland. But they have these blue washcloths. They're like bar towels, right? Yeah. And they come in like packages of like hundreds, right? Fresh new. You can get like brand new out the bag ones. Mm-hmm. You just go and grab that, put it in your pocket. It's like a long sheet of paper size, so like 8 by 16 or something like that. But it's perfect. That's like your perfect like movement sweat towel. Yeah. I'm not telling you. I'm just I'm not saying that's what you have to get. You do you. But after years of like putting them in my pocket and then finishing work and going home with it, I have like 40 in my closet. It's like, I haven't worked a club in 4 years. There's like, I have a closet full of them.
Hey.
And I use them to this day. Very handy, very functional.
Do you take that with you? You take them with you to work?
I have one like in my bag. Mm-hmm. I have one in my golf bag. I have one like 10 stacked up above the washing machine. So they're like, they pick up spills, they do cleanup, they do their sweat rags. They're like, yeah, just good to have. And I got them for free. Yeah. Because they paid me minimum wage to protect their doors.
That means he stole them, ladies and gentlemen. Lance stole them.
Hey, whoa!
Lance stole
I
them.
forgot it. It was an honest mistake 50 times. It was over like 6 years.
If I could just walk into my job with a towel over my head like Solo Sikoa, bro, just once,
Yeah.
I'd be good with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that's all I got up to this week. What about you, bro? What you do? What's going on?
Man, I don't know if I talked about this on the Patreon. It must have been the Patreon, but I'm feeling a little better now, but I was feeling freaking down this year. So I'm going to be using each week, try to think of something different that we can improve. Mm-hmm. I saw how much I went through, like my budget. I like actually sat down and like went through some stuff. I looked through like my spending from this year.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous. Yeah. And I feel like this year is going to be super positive. So trying to document that for stuff that we're going to do each week. But I was struggling, Dro, with like my self-talk, like the way I like think about stuff and the way I think, how capable I think I am. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's like the first step is kind of with myself. I'm going to be trying to make a change, and that's going to be like just keeping promises. Like instead of like making up an excuse not to go work out or deciding to spend money on something else instead of saving, kind of just making a decision and sticking with it. Mm. And I feel like so that I'm not letting myself down and thinking like, oh, you don't have to follow through with that. You never do. Does that make sense? Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. I'm just like, that's it hits me right in the heart because I'm just like, yeah, that's it right there, right? Well, we already defeat ourselves with that kind of talk, right? With that, we don't even give ourselves a chance to fulfill the promises that we keep saying that we're going to because we're just like, well, I mean, I fucked up already. I'm not gonna. Yeah. You know, and it's like you kind of just kill your momentum before it even starts, and I'm right there with you, man. I definitely got to be better about that myself. So. Yeah, keep going. What else, man? What else you got, bro? What you trying to tell us? Huh?
We were talking before about like getting these things kind of setting up, and they look like big projects or like too big of a mountain to even climb. So why start? Like you said, kill your momentum before you even get started. But it helps so much to break it down into steps. You know, Uri always says, break the mountains into molehills. And you get over it step by step by step. Next thing you know, you're on the other side. So definitely, and I'm such a person of like functionally writing stuff down, breaking it down into steps, and then like it's so easy. Those are the steps. You'll accomplish that. You just got to do it. But for one reason or another, never stay committed to the steps. Never start them. But I think just clicking it on in my mind that it's for, you know, a purpose, for a greater good. It's going to make not only myself, but my family, my people, community better in this kind of change that I'm going to start with myself. Yeah. And I think that seed is just keeping these promises, right? Setting up the stuff that we know is the plan that we think is going to work, keeping a promise to do those steps. And yeah, I think also by talking about it, maybe it helps us, but also it kind of keeps me accountable to like, oh, it's out there. We got to freaking follow through on it. Yeah. Because before it's like, well, if I don't tell anybody my plans, no one knows that I quit before it even started.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
sip water.
Yeah. Exactly. I had to take a sip of the water, man.
Sorry, but lastly, I think what kind of triggered that is this thread that I saw, or this picture on Threads or Reels or whatever. It said, my mom told me yesterday, make sure you follow through with promises you make for yourself. You will be habitually disappointed if you can't even count on yourself. Shit hit like a brick.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, I mean, even if the world goes to hell and it's just you, at least you can count on you.
Right.
You know, so and if you can't, then that makes it even tougher. So we're keeping our promises to ourselves this year. And it's a 2025 moving forward, but
yeah,
I think
falling down
that's
at 8. Oh, I think that's what.
I think that's a good first step.
Yeah,
Trying to
hell yeah,
trying
it
to get
is.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like you, man. I got the board right here. Everything's written out. My problem is that, like I see it and I look at it, but not taking the actionable steps to make it happen. Like, obviously having it visual, like having a visual for it is a good jump start on like the motivation and stuff to get things going. But obviously we need to take like actionable steps towards those goals. So as bright as these look on the board, it's like none of that matters if we don't take the necessary actions to get to where we need to go. So
True.
fuck. I change up this board like every couple of months too, like because the goals constantly change and stuff. And I think you just gotta finally just sit down and pick something and get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like we already
Yeah.
know what to do to make it happen, but it's like the work sucks sometimes. But that's the whole part of the journey, right? That's the entire
Yeah.
thing. Like and it's about the journey, not the outcome. Control the output, not the outcome, because you can't do that. So
Mhm.
god
Nice.
damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Learning
What did
to
I just hear?
what?
Something was like, oh, sorry, it's from Hamilton.
Hamilton
Never
from
mind.
Lin Manuel and Miranda, bro.
Yeah, I think it was Leslie Odom. I forget what song it was, but he was like, everything went bad for me, but like I'm the one thing that I can control, so I'm gonna focus on that.
Mm.
That's what you're saying. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have to be better about just like stopping killing the momentum, because like we make all these promises to ourselves to like to try to do better, and then it just doesn't happen,
Oh,
and then we start beating ourselves up over it because we didn't meet those expectations or we didn't meet those promises, and then it's just like the cycle is disgusting, man. Stop taking your own shit off the tracks, bro. Like that's all that's the one of the biggest things I want to work on for myself is stopping the negative self-talk, because that shit just it kills
drive
everything,
killer.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a drive killer. It kills off any kind of notion that you have about trying to succeed. So,
Does that make you think about like I should try harder or promise less? Like maybe we
definitely.
like try not to shoot too high and we're like, okay, let me just do steps. Let me just do these steps that I can achieve and knock out.
Yeah, I think it's just putting too much expectation into it and thinking that,
When the
um
fervor, expectations made, when passion, let's go.
oh yeah.
I'm
Without
gonna get healthy. I'm gonna drop 10 pounds in 2 weeks.
right. We
Woo!
don't exactly. And we don't ever we don't ever just chill out and be like, all right, so what does it take to get there? Like what other steps do I need to take to get there, instead of just being like, all right, let's just go gung ho, bro. Let's just fucking start right now. We can make up the plan right now and just do it. Just keep doing that. But it's like there's so much that happens in between. Like what is it that happens in between that you can address to help you stick to your plan? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. Fudge, Dora.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
yeah, no, I hear you, bruh.
Thank you.
Shit.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so what kind of like how are you gonna try to accomplish that this year going into the next? Like what kind of like what part of keeping your promises are you gonna do? Like what promises have you made that you plan on keeping to?
Mm.
Whoa.
No, I mean like especially this time of like at the end of the year, New Year's resolutions and stuff. I feel like a lot of times people are making, resolutions or promises
Mm-hmm.
that they're going to go work out, that they're going to eat healthier. So I mean, I feel like I want to be better. I want to be better as like a person and a dad and a body and uh so this is kind of part of that like steps I'm taking to try to spark change and stay accountable. But it's basically be so much better than what I feel I am right now. So it's like, just like kind of commit to a schedule. This is gonna be that like first promise is like even doing kind of this this catch up.
Yeah.
And kind of staying accountable, documenting it, seeing what works, continuing that, bringing on new stuff, sharing it, like and get that going. But I think I just want to like maximize the output, because I feel like it could lead to a better life, less stress, more fun and stuff for my family, for us, for just being a better tool for the people in community also. Like, I don't know.
I have a huge. Oh wait, sorry. What happened?
I was just gonna say I would have to spend more time like figuring out exactly what promises and processes I want to commit to before trying to just say I want to do everything and then failing to, do stuff and then taking that as an L. Yeah. But I'll try to think on it more and figure out what we want to do.
I definitely have a big problem with like announcing things before putting in the work to make that shit come true. And
it's
like
pressure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like that's me, right? Like I that is like pressure to do it, but man, like I just don't do the work. Like you can sit there and announce shit all the time, but like that doesn't matter if the work doesn't get done. And that's always been my problem, is getting too excited about the prospect of it happening, of it being a thing, but wanting it to be done sooner rather than later without putting into account like the amount of work it takes to get there. So I definitely have to slow down and be like, hey, stop announcing shit. Like you said, just do the work, right? Stop announcing it. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking do the work, You'd
rather do that?
I would rather make an announcement when I'm better at doing the work, instead of just making the announcement for announcement's sake. Because that's always what I've been good at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to just be like, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change, I'm going to do this, and that. But if your reality doesn't match the expectation that you put, then it's like, what was even the point of announcing it? You know what I'm saying? So just like, I just have that's on me. Like I'm terrible at keeping up with my announcements. So I got to be better about just shutting up and get to it.
Do you think announcing it makes you less likely to be successful, or is you talking about like your output to put in the work and making it happen?
I don't think it makes you less. I don't think it gives you less chance to be successful. Like you can definitely. It just depends on the amount of work you put behind making that announcement come true. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and my work to make that announcement come true does not amount to the announcement coming true. So that's always been my problem, is putting too much emphasis on just announcing to the world that I'm trying to make a change instead of putting in the work to actually make that change. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to, I mean, it goes into what the fuck we were going to talk about later, or like sometime later. Like that's one of the big things I'm trying to leave this year, is less announcements, more work for me. Because it's like, god damn, bro.
I feel like announcing makes me feel like, oh, now you got to do it.
Now you got to do it.
You're a fucking liar. I
know, and I don't want to. Yeah, exactly. And it's not about now I sound like I'm fucking like I'm defending it. Like I don't want to say that it's not lying, because it definitely is. But like when you made that announcement, it was like you said, an announcement out of what was it?
Like passion.
Passion. Yeah. And then once you just start like not realizing what kind of work it takes to get there, then you're just like, okay, maybe I was kind of in over my head, and now I can't keep up with what I've said. You know what I'm saying? And I'm terrible at that, bro. Like I'm just like, just shut up. just shut up and do it.
I'll show you guys later.
Yeah, just please. You're gonna see it later, okay? But like with what you're saying, it's not just I think what you're doing right here, telling us about this, is exactly what other people need. Because I've done what you've done all the time. I just don't follow up, and I hope that you just Just follow up on it, dog, because it's a fucking...
Forget about it?
No, don't forget about it. It's fucking hard, dude. So I'm praying that you get to it, man, that we're all going to get to it. I just want to... I just got to be better about putting in the work. That's all I'm saying.
That's my exact same problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that kind of by posting this challenge or series, it's going to make me feel like, well, you got to spend time each week researching certain habits that are going to make you better. Mm-hmm. And I know I'm going to get into like cutting out fast food, doing like budget meetings in the household, but also like health wise, not just like, I mean, it's going to be tough being out here in the winter to be outside, but we're going to figure out some sort of physical activity schedule, but also like mental health, like stuff to deal with stress better. Man, this holiday season be stressing people out. I am people.
Yeah.
But like ways to deal with that to be better. Yeah. So I'm hoping that this can be a positive, not only for us, but for people listening. And it also kind of holds me accountable, but also hopefully we can share if people have stuff that works for them. Definitely got to figure out a way to send that in. And but if there's anything specifically about self-talk, like not about keeping your promises to yourself, not making excuses, like if you have anything that you found like a life hack or a game changer, let us know and we'll like kind of keep track of that too. It's good content. Positive. Yeah, that's what I'm about. Let's go. I'm also about sports. This time of the year is ridiculous. I mean, do you mind if I do this? Yeah.
You said 10 teams in 4 minutes. I'm trying to see. I might just count on your motherfucking
bro.
name.
Let's go. Keep me accountable. Shout out to Coach Forrest out in Las Vegas visiting with family for the graduation. We didn't get a Polynesian episode out this weekend, but we got week 16 for you in the NFL. This is the Twilight Zone. This is when games start being able to be played on Saturday. There are 2 games happening this Saturday. Houston at Kansas City, Pittsburgh at Baltimore. These are both playoff implication games. The Chiefs have already locked up the AFC West, but they could lock up the number 1 seed in the AFC. We're going to talk about the AFC playoffs. Also, at the end of the episode, I think we got a Levasa posted collection hoodie to give away. But stay tuned for more on that. NFL, Thursday Night Football. The Chargers hosted the Denver Broncos. Came back in the second half like a team possessed. We are now both 9-6, and the Chargers like a 97% chance to make the playoffs. They would have been like 74% if they lost out. Could have been bumped by like the Colts or the Bengals or the Dolphins, but that is not going to happen this week. This week, 2 games on Saturday, 7 Sunday morning, 4 Sunday afternoon. So it's going to be all over the place and a little weird. As far as implications, Houston has that 4 seed, Kansas City trying to get the AFC, Pittsburgh and Baltimore. The Steelers at Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens are 1 game behind the Steelers. So, and in the 5th seed as the wild card. But if they beat the Steelers, they take over the division. And instead of having a wild card trip on the road, they would then be like up to the 4 spot or the 3 spot and host a playoff game. And it's a divisional game. So these guys are, it's usually hard fought. Last time, though, it was like 44-40 or something. Sunday morning, New York Giants at Atlanta Falcons. Shout out to Caden Ellis, who stuffed up the Raiders from the Falcons last week. But this game matters to the Falcons. They need to win to stay in playoff contention and try to win the NFC South. The New York Giants are vying for the number 1 pick in the NFL draft with the Raiders. So they want to lose. Detroit at Chicago. The Lions are 12-2. The Bears are out of the playoffs. They should win easily, but Detroit has like 20 people on injured reserve. Like they're basically playing a backup roster. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns, the Indianapolis Colts at the Tennessee Titans. The Bengals and the Colts both need to win, and for the Broncos or Chargers to lose out to get a playoff spot. The Rams at the Jets. The Rams are at top of the NFC West and need to win this game to stay ahead of Arizona and Seattle. The New York Jets are garbage-ish. Were you following Aaron Rodgers in New York?
A little bit. He's trash. The Jets are trash. That's
He's
really
old.
all I see. And he's old.
There's talk of him running it back, even though they don't want to, just because of the money is so messed up.
Okay.
That
sounds terrible already.
Yeah.
From a
but
cash.
They traded for Devontae Adams and all his other receivers. So they're like, well, you got to make it stick around and try to start like a new quarterback understudy. The early game on Fox is going to be Eagles at Commanders. If the Commanders win out, starting with this game over the Eagles, they can win the NFC East. Otherwise, Philadelphia locks it up. And then also Arizona needs to beat the Panthers to stay with the Rams for the NFC West. The 4 afternoon games, Seattle hosts the Vikings. Seattle's been accused of losing their home field advantage because they're
accused of losing their home field advantage. How is that a thing? Why is that a thing?
The Green Bay Packers played in Seattle and had so many fans there that they took over the crowd chants.
Okay.
Which has been historically like the Seattle 12s, the fans, like they retired the number 12 for the fans.
For the fans, yeah.
The 12th man, they're so loud, yes. The Hawks Nest, everything like that, decibels, Beastquake. But now they're kind of losing that edge, and you know, or maybe it's just been the last couple of weeks. There's also been accusers of like fair weather 12s who aren't loud when their team isn't winning a lot. But the Vikings are on a roll, and that's going to decide whether Seattle stays in the race for the NFC West. So, and Minnesota is trying to vie for the 1 seed in the NFC. So that's going to be a big game. New England at Buffalo. Buffalo's trying to keep up with Kansas City, but they're probably going to be the 2 seed. Jaguars at Las Vegas. This is like whoever loses this has an inside track to the first overall draft pick in the NFL draft because they're first and third. So you want to lose that game. Shout out to Forrest. He's like, no, we got to try our hardest to win. I'm like, bro, just sit down this week. This is not the time. It's going to be tough because it's in Vegas, so it's going to be in front of home fans and stuff, but find a way to lose. Miami.
Yeah, let's get the pick. What the fuck?
Yeah, get the pick. You want to get the quarterback. It's for the best long term. The Miami Dolphins have to win out to make the playoffs, as well as have the Broncos lose out. But
I thought they were out. Sorry, I thought they were out already. Okay.
So it's a very long shot, but they start with the San Francisco 49ers this week, and then they have 2 more games after that they have to win. But it's kind of settled. The AFC is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs at the 1, Buffalo Bills at the 2, the AFC North winner of the Steelers or the Ravens at 3, the Houston Texans of the AFC South at the 4th spot, and then the 3 wild cards are going to be the Ravens/Steelers, whichever one of them doesn't win their division, and then the Chargers and Broncos. That's already decided, unless some crazy stuff that happens where the
Chargers decide to lose all 3 games, the next 3 games.
So that's the thing. The Chargers won last night, Thursday night football. So they're pretty much good. Because one of these other teams are going to at least lose 1 game, or they're going to win one of their last games, which is against the Patriots and against the Raiders. Both teams that should be winnable games. And then the Broncos, though, they play the Bengals, who are trying to stay alive, and then they play the Kansas City Chiefs. So they could lose both of those games, making way for the Colts to win out and get in, or the Bengals to win out and get in, or the Dolphins to win out and get in. So that's the explanation of what's all going on in Week 16. This is the first time we're getting Saturday games. It's going to be a little wonky, but
is that what makes this the Twilight Zone? Because you got hella Saturday games? The wonkiness of that? What is going on?
There's a certain date where you can't have professional like sports on at a certain time, and I think it's like the 3rd week of December. But after that, it's for like kids education. You don't want them taking them out of like daytime stuff but they're allowed to do games on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday now. But there's also the college football playoff, which is expanded to 12 teams. So they've got like 6 extra games. Those games also start on Saturday. So those are going to happen. A bunch of the other basketball games are happening in college sports and the NBA. And everyone's busy with like holidays and Christmas stuff, so you forget, like, oh, is somebody playing today? What do you mean there's a game on Saturday? It's Saturday, it's 10 o'clock. It's like, oh, shit's happening. Beyonce is going to be playing next week a halftime show on Netflix during a football game.
What?
You got not? Have you not heard about that?
No, man. I don't.
Hey.
What the fuck? What?
The Baltimore Ravens. This is next week. This is on Christmas Day. The Baltimore Ravens are traveling to the Houston Texans, H Town, at 1:30 p.m. Pacific on Netflix, and Beyonce being from Houston and with a partnership with Netflix for Homecoming, all these other documentaries and specials, is performing at the halftime show.
Nice.
Yeah. My girlfriend is very excited to watch that football game. The first half of that football game. Hopefully she's still in the fantasy playoffs. I got knocked out, sad. And then they're also on Christmas Day at 10 a.m. I think Mariah Carey's going to be at the Pittsburgh game. Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, they got Mariah Carey for the 10 o'clock game, and then Beyonce for the 1:30 game on Christmas Day on Netflix.
Holy shit.
And also Netflix is freaking taking over the WWE.
Yeah.
WWE is going exclusively to Netflix. And I'm like talking about budget cuts and stuff. And I was like, well, I guess we're keeping Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix been making deals, buddy. God damn.
They got football games, freaking wrestling.
Wait, they're playing football games on Netflix now too?
They're streaming live exclusive on Netflix only.
Because
football games on
Beyonce.
Well, Saturday or no? Yeah, it looks.
Damn, what the fuck, bro?
Christmas time is crazy, man. Christmas Day, Netflix. The day after, Prime Video. That's Saturday, only on NFL Network, and then the Sunday back to regular TV channels.
Yeah, that is the fucking Twilight Zone. Golly, bro, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it's that weird. It's a weird time of the season, but
I already knew that. I knew Netflix and WWE were in bed together. They signed that deal like last year. I didn't know they had anything football related. I thought that was all Hulu.
Yeah. Whoa. I'm trying to. I don't know. Does Hulu have
Prime? Is it Prime?
Yo, Prime. Yeah, Prime got the Thursday night football. I think they paid like $1 billion a week. That can't be right. It's like 10 billion a year or something. But that's for Amazon. That's how big these games are. Freaking end of the year too. So it's playoff implications. Everyone's tuning in, watching. We got to get in here, bro. Chicken whale. We gotta we gotta get in. We gotta figure out. Man, yeah. They are. I feel like they already got this.
I just seen this thing about the NBA's viewership going down by like 50%. What the fuck is going on there? How is that? I did not think that was a thing. I thought this league was full of superstars able to keep people's attention. But like, what is it that they're doing that the NFL? What is it that the NFL is doing that the NBA isn't? To where I feel like the NFL will never lose that juggernaut. Yeah, juggernaut. I don't know what the fuck is the NBA doing. Like they have.
I think they're the way they sold their games. Like they gave them out to certain. You have to buy a bunch of different packages to have all the games, and it's like not accessible to regular people. Like you might be able to buy a Laker, package. I think I did that once. It was like $13 a month, and I was able to do it through my cable. It might have been more than that, but if you want to watch all the games and really like all the league, outside of the games that you watch locally, it's harder to watch those other games. Yeah. So if it's inaccessible to watch, that's pretty bad.
You're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose money, Adam Silver.
Yeah. Who's saying? One of my friends hates Adam Silver. He's like trying so hard to be David Stern, but he's like not. I don't know if you need to be David Stern. It's definitely a different time. But the money is.
Why don't you just be Adam fucking Silver? Adam Silver.
I think he is. He tries a bunch of new stuff. The NBA Cup, different rules, trying to fix the All-Star game. I think he's done a good job, but that's what the viewership. Like, if nobody's watching, then next time these contracts re-up, it's going to be a lot less. It's going to be a lot less money in the league. But do you watch a lot of basketball?
Not as much. I just keep up with it on the highlights and stuff.
Yeah, it's like not
going on my feed. Like,
it's 82 games. You know, it's a lot. Yeah, just I can watch another game tomorrow, or I can watch another later.
yeah.
It's not like a big interest to lock it down, but I feel like super casual. I'm not.
Shit, they don't have Beyonce and Mariah Carey over there at them fucking
Hell
halftime shows.
no.
That's what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there you go. That's where the you wonder where the money is.
Shit.
Yeah.
I just want to see. I hope Mariah Carey sings "All I Want for Christmas Is You" since it's so close.
It's on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, you said it's on Christmas Day.
She better sing that song. That's what she starts doing. Butterfly. Hey,
when you walk by, hey, talking sweet and looking for, hey. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah, man. Yeah. Holy shit. Well, yep, that sounds like the fucking Twilight Zone, bro. This is you, and this is me. Under a rock. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, come on the show. We can, bro.
I'll just sit there. What?
No.
Is that what's going on?
I love being that guy.
Yeah.
The one that comes in as like, can I ask you guys questions? Yes. I think I'm gonna start explaining football to my daughter, just like as it's on TV. Just like concepts and stuff like that. I want to see how that works. This is quarterback. Yes. This is.
All right, they're about to run a sweep. Let me tell you what that is, okay?
Cover two.
So, we're looking for stuff to talk about, and this fool put in screenshots, all right, of something that really just fucking pissed us off. It pissed us off. We thought the WWE was doing too much with this, okay? So apparently, right, there's a report that there's an idea within WWE to introduce an Undisputed Tribal Chief Championship for the Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa rivalry at some point. Now, when we read that before we started recording, we already thought it was too much. Like, it sounds too much, right? Like, bro, why can't they just vie for the undisputed or world heavyweight title? Why can't they just do that? Why do they have
neither of them is the champion.
Neither of them is the champion. So they're just gonna bring in this new belt just to christen their little rivalry. You don't need that. Just make it a blood feud. There doesn't need to be a title yet. There doesn't even need to be a title.
Right. So okay. So now they're like 1-1 bloodline versus bloodline, bad blood, Survivor Series. This felt like a reach. I didn't like, oh, we're gonna make an undisputed tribal chief. That felt like, kind of monetizing.
Yeah, kind of pandery.
It's already pandery. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like, are they just introducing a new belt to sell, more belts, or is that to like advance the storyline somehow?
It just sounds like the BMF title. Sounds like the BMF title from UFC. So the UFC came up with their own little fictitious title belt too. It's called the BMF, the baddest motherfucker title. Mm-hmm. And the first time that they ever had a show for that, The Rock, I think, hosted it. It was between Nick Diaz. Yeah, crazy. Was it I want to say Nick Diaz and George Masvidal? Because the second one was Holloway and Gaethje. Was Max and Justin Gaethje. I think the first one was between Nate Diaz. I want to say Nate Diaz and George Masvidal.
Okay, yep.
Yep. So they set up that BMF title, and there was really there's no value to it other than entertainment. But then this is WWE. Like, why are we introducing a whole new exactly? And I don't know if this like serves a story. It's probably just to sell more belts. But I mean, the timing of it is crazy. Yeah. What with Moana and the visibility of our peoples and shit, and how big Roman and Solo and them are, the bloodline they have been for a couple years. Mm-hmm. Pandery, money.
I mean, I feel like it's like a little money grab.
Yeah,
they don't need like a tribal chief title. They already have the Ula Fala. Like, Yo,
The Oofalafa.
yo,
Fucking
LA
LA
Knight.
Knight. Was that on? Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that was on purpose.
It has to be, right?
It has to be.
It
He
has
had
to
to
be.
have known what that word meant. And
Come
then
on.
just flip those to make it the Oofalafa. I
Come
was
on,
like,
bro.
wow.
Really good.
I respect it.
Yeah, I respect the fuck out of it.
Oh, I do not like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It could have been any other kind of letter. It could have been any other letter.
Yeah. But he was like, oh, I just put the L and the F and I flipped them. Yeah.
Yeah. I just put the L and the F because I'm L.A. Knight. Yeah.
But that's already kind of supposed to be the undisputed tribal chief signifier, is if you're wearing that, right? And Solo's been walking around with that. So when is that going to be handed over? Because that should be that's the thing. That's the thing right there that signifies, like, whenever that falls and they pick it up, they hand it back to the tribal chief. You know, like, they show like the reverence and like the power of this object, right? They're selling that. We understand. But
that's a great way to bury it.
Heard somebody say that's fake out there. Hey, we get it, but you know, the body slams, that shit hurts.
Don't ever say the F word when you're talking about pro wrestling with us, okay? That's the F word, all right? Get that out of here.
These are still athletes, action stars that have to perform one take off the top rope, corkscrew backflip, but this time we're catching you in an RKO. Like, there's so much crazy stuff that can happen, and it's definitely a physical job.
Yeah. Tell me one thing. Can you jump from the ring onto the very top turnbuckle? Can you do that in one go? Because I don't think you can.
The quick up?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then they turn around, and then they're about to fucking do a frog splash. You can't do that. And so the ones who be talking the most shit about wrestling, saying that it's fake, can't do that. They can't do anything in a ring. So I'm just like, I don't want to listen to you, bro. Don't talk to me. I haven't even watched wrestling in years. And I'm just like, I'm fighting. It's still real to me, damn it.
I did not understand it before, like the story and stuff like that, but I get it. I feel like I get it a lot more now.
Bro.
And appreciate, like,
I didn't know a goddamn thing about a story. I just wanted people to beat the shit out of each other for a title. You know what I'm saying?
That's the bad guy. That's the good guy. Come on, good guy. Oh, shit. Yeah.
So, okay. So LA Knight does a good job of burying the Ula fucking asshole. LA Knight dickhead.
That's so good.
So I don't think this needs a whole new title.
Yeah, hopefully that stays in like the production notes and doesn't become a real thing.
Yeah,
but also
somebody tell us, man, are we wrong?
Bro, what's the next step in this bloodline saga? Is there like a rubber match coming up where like the winner of Game 3 finally takes over? Are the bloodlines gonna like absorb? Like, are the bad guys gonna be joined up? It's gonna be like a 10-man faction.
That's
like
what I was.
Corporation.
That's like, what I was.
The dynasty.
Yo, if they unify the bloodline, that could be a good one. Unifying the bloodline. That's chapter 3. Unify the bloodline.
Yeah, trying to figure out what's the other side of that. Like Cody Rhodes finally. Kevin Owens has been that whole storytelling.
Is he evil?
Like Cody Rhodes goes and helps Roman Reigns fight Solo. So Kevin Owens is like, bro, I've been fighting the bloodline this whole time, and you're just gonna team up with that Jack Roman Reigns just off the rip. So now they have a thing. They're fighting at different main events. Is Kevin Owens gonna knock off the Dream Boy, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes? Like the way they're twisting like the stories back. Drew McIntyre is back, not like gives Sami Zayn a friggin' Claymore before revealing he's the one that like took Jey Uso out of commission, like behind the scenes. Like they're bringing different people back, and I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be like Avengers bloodline has to unite to fight like hella superstars on the other side.
Oh shit!
So it's like, but what way is it going to go? Freaking, it's a storyline.
Yeah, who would oppose them? Who would be opposite them? It would be Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, maybe. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
Well, Sami Zayn has been on the bloodline for like the last one, so maybe maybe he does flip that. You know, kind of weakens the bloodline a little bit, helps out the other side. Cody Rhodes, freaking Drew McIntyre.
See, bro, just the fact that like all these different storylines are coming back or whatever, that just like solidifies that they don't need a whole new championship for this shit. The drama of this alone is enough to be like, dude, what? Let Cody and them fight for the title, bro. Like we're fighting for more than a title. We're fighting for our family, for our bloodline. Okay, I'm trying to save the entire bloodline right now. So yeah, this is definitely not needed, bro. But shit, I'll still take an Undisputed Tribal Chief Championship belt. I'm gonna buy one. That's just like $200. Those real belts are like $200+.
That's crazy. We need to start like a
Polytickin Network Championship belt. Yo, we should create one just for like the debates and polls that we have and shit. We need to bring that shit.
Yeah,
a championship belt. Oh, bro, a championship fucking belt between all the shows in the network or something? Oh, bro.
Just like going to see who makes the best content. Oh yeah.
No, not even. It's like whatever. The TV theme song stuff. We got to figure out something like that. We used to do the TV theme song.
What do you mean?
Remember we did I think 2 years ago when we did the who had the best theme song for the TV show. I forget who won. I think it was Pokemon. Bruh. Bruh. Yeah, we did the polls, bruh.
Oh, I forget. Oh yeah.
It was already that long ago. That's crazy.
Dang.
Fuck, who won? We got to look back
at
who
won. Why did we post that?
We got to see who won.
Yeah, we did like a bracket.
Yeah, a whole bracket.
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right, well, so we got all that. All right. What? How long have we been going? I don't even know.
Hour and a half.
All right. Well, shit. You want to get to this last one? We can save this one.
I think we save it for a special episode or something.
Fuck yeah. All right.
Wait, what is it?
The TV show. The TV show with no research.
What TV show could you do an in-depth presentation without rewatching?
That's a really good question. You know what? We already posed a question here. Y'all think about that. We'll talk about it later. That is a really good question.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you made it this far, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Again, y'all know what it is, all right? Patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast. You know what I'm saying? If you want to support the boys, check us out everywhere you listen to your podcast at. Check us out on YouTube, man, the Polytickin Network. You know what I mean? We appreciate y'all. Got anything for him, bro?
Yeah.
Get him.
We got a hoodie here.
Hey.
It's the all black posted collection, French Polynesia. It's 3X, and for staying this long, we got to figure out a way to give it to somebody. So like, if you type in a comment on the YouTube page saying I want that hoodie.
Wait, is that a giveaway?
Yeah.
Bro, what if I want the hoodie? I'm a comment as myself. Fuck you, me.
Well, I guess, man, this is gonna be on the.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, go to the YouTube page when this posts on YouTube, and we'll post up a picture or something and give that to somebody.
We didn't think this through.
Sorry, I forgot to mention this earlier. No, it's for the real ones that have stayed the whole way. You deserve first dibs on this. So get to the YouTube comments.
This is all Lance. I'll just throw that out there. This is Lance. I don't know. I don't know. That shit's hilarious, bro. Yeah. Get the freaking shirt. Because if not, I'm gonna fucking leave a comment. All right. I know the host. Okay, I know this guy. Yeah, man. Go fa. All right, fa. Bye.